years, global trade has been dominated by a single, forceful strategy: using tariffs as a weapon. The belief was that economic pressure would leave partners with no alternative but to comply. But this strategy has just backfired in a major way. In one of the most significant yet quietest shifts of the past decade, Canada and China have reset their trade relationship, sending a clear message to Washington that in today's world, coercion is a losing game. This reset was not announced with fanfare. It was a calculated move centered on two strategic swaps. Canada dramatically reduced its tariff on Chinese electric vehicles from 100% down to 6.1%, implemented under a managed quota. In return, China slashed its punitive tariff on Canadian canola from 85% to 15%. For Canada's farmers, this was a lifeline, instantly restoring access to a critical billion-dollar market. The logic behind this swap is a masterclass in pragmatism. For Canada's agricultural sector, it restored something far more valuable than a temporary price bump: long-term predictability. Farmers can now plan and invest with confidence. On the EV side, the deal supports Canada's clean energy ambitions by allowing its supply chains affordable access to technology and parts, all while protecting domestic industry through a controlled quota system. This move exposes the fundamental flaw of tariff pressure. For years, Washington applied tariffs not just to rivals, but to allies like Canada, on goods from steel to aluminum. The assumption was that shared geography and integrated supply chains would force compliance. Instead, that very pressure accelerated Ottawa's search for alternatives. When the cost of depending on one unpredictable partner grows too high, diversification becomes the only rational path. China strategically positioned itself as the stable counterparty. While rhetoric escalated elsewhere, Beijing emphasized predictability, market access, and long-term frameworks. This offer of stability resonated deeply with Canadian policymakers facing relentless trade uncertainty and became a powerful competitive advantage in itself. The implications of this reset are profound and global. It serves as a stark warning. Influence in trade is not maintained by pressure alone, but by being the most reliable option. When reliability erodes, others step in. For middle powers worldwide, Canada's pivot demonstrates a refusal to be collateral damage in great power disputes. When forced to choose between uncertainty and diversification, many will now choose the latter. This is more than a bilateral deal. It's a case study in the new rules of trade. It shows that supply chains gravitate toward predictability, that pragmatic diplomacy can achieve what public confrontation cannot, and that trade wars ultimately end when the cost of pressure outweighs its benefits. The Canada-China corridor is reopening, signaling a broad shift from short-term leverage to long-term alignment, and proving that in the modern global economy, building credible alternatives will always defeat the application of pure force. What do you think? Is this reset a pragmatic adaptation or a fundamental shift in alliance loyalties? Could this be the start of a broader trend where middle powers worldwide quietly build their own alternative trade corridors? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis insightful, please give this video a like. It helps more people find our content. For clear, unbiased updates on the forces reshaping our world, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.